everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome to Ask Think, episode number 81 for Monday, December 23rd, 2013. We're only 2 days away from Christmas. What are you guys hoping to get for Christmas? I have my idea of my own Christmas list, but I'm wondering what's on your guys' lists. Now, before we get to the questions, of course, you guys want to know how many likes were on last week's video, and it was 2,425, and James Keevan got the closest with 2,432. One more thing before we get to the questions, remember to leave your question in the comments below so I have something to answer next week. Only one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. Also, if the comments on this Ask Think video are closed, go to the most recent Ask Think episode and ask your question there. The next group of people ask a question that I've been seeing a lot of my videos, and I should have addressed it when I started the Christmas adventure map, and I meant to, but I totally forgot. And it's about the Minecraft adventure map. And Carlos Bruce says exactly what happened to me. I did the map, and after I got Posbo, no one would talk to me, even though I didn't mess with the sound. Basically, that's the same thing that's happened to me. In the hangar, I can't get any of the missions to start. I went back to the dam and got the right machinery and all the parts, and they just won't take the parts from me, and I can't progress any further, and I can't start any new missions. I went and restarted the map again, and it did the train glitch where I couldn't get past the train, and then I flew back over, and then nobody was there, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it, guys, because I think it just uses such advanced features in 1.7. There's still a lot of bugs with them, and unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work. I'll pick it back up if I can find a fix for it, but right now, guys, it's on hold. I'm really sorry because I had so much fun playing it, and I know you guys had a lot of fun watching it. Giovanni Sacerez says, did you know that Brian came back to life? Yes, I did watch the Family Guy episode where Stewie ran across his former self and used the return pad and saved Brian from getting run over by the car, and it made me really happy. Although, you know, I mean, I'm glad Brian's back. I'm kind of going to miss Vinny a little bit. The next couple of people reference the piston-like thing that you guys probably saw at the beginning of this video. And yes, thank you for the comments. Everybody seems to like it quite a bit. I was just trying to think of a better way than asking for likes, like hitting a like target and that stuff at the beginning of the video or the end of the video. I just always felt uncomfortable every time I did it, and I felt like I was trying to sell something to you guys, and it was just to remind you guys, and I'd seen other people do like targets, and it just, I don't know, I'm just still not comfortable with it. So I thought of what's a way to draw their attention, but not necessarily draw attention to it in the video with what I'm doing. And I thought, man, I should just like have something come up in the video that just says, you know, leave a like. And I was like, but yeah, how would I put that in with a sound effect? And then I was like, you know, if I used a Minecraft sound effect, and finally I got to the point where I was like, you know, if I made it look like pistons pushed it up. So that's what it finally came to. And I drew them in Photoshop and then linked the sound to it with the motion, and that's it. So I hope you guys like it. And so that way I don't have to ask for likes specifically or set like targets or anything like that. It'll just pop up and go away, and that'll be it. So we'll see how it goes. Warner Billin SRS says, hey, Think, what do you do if someone has a cuss word in their username, but you really want to put their question on Ask Think? Well, you know what? That's really never happened. I think that YouTube doesn't allow cuss words in usernames. I mean, I don't know, but I haven't really seen one ever comment on Ask Think. Metal Fight 64 says, hey, Think, I missed your live stream and it did not get uploaded. When I saw the thumbnail of the video on Twitch, all I saw was some crazy fire. Think, what happened? Well, guys, I will be uploading the entire live stream to my channel after the 1000th video, which is the edited version of it. You guys will see that on Christmas Day. But yeah, basically, it's kind of what happens when you allow people onto your server and give them creative mode. They tend to blow things up and burn things down. So, but it was fun. It was all in good fun. And don't worry, that was a backup. You know, it was a copy of my world. It wasn't the actual Noodle Planet, so it didn't really damage anything. And we had a great time. I'm so happy that everyone came. Hiram Lee asks, do you skim through the questions or read each one carefully? I read each and every one very carefully. Penguin Infin says, how do you feel to know my sister and I each got your t-shirt and iPhone case? I love the shirt. I use it every other day. That's awesome. I haven't even ordered one for myself yet, so I'm jealous that you got one. Ken Dodd asks, what do you use to put the comments on the screen? Think. Hi, Noodle Kingy. Well, I use ScreenFlow. That's the program that I use, and I take screenshots of every single question or comment. And if you check my raw video, you can see me pulling up each image, and link to that in the description. But each of those images, once I'm done editing the audio, I pull all those images into my ScreenFlow video editing software, and then I drag them each in one at a time and lengthen or shorten their duration so they match when I'm asking the question, and then I have them fade in and fade out. The Ekesters asks, do you read the flagged comments? Well, I guess you can see based on right there, it was marked as spam, and yes, I do read the flagged comments. Missy O'Cat says, hello, Think. Do you ever get mad when someone insults you or comments something rude, and how does it feel to be a YouTube celeb? Well, I don't think I'm really a YouTube celeb, but I have an okay channel. But I don't get mad when someone insults me or comments something rude. I don't ever get mad, but sometimes I get sad and a little let down when people comment something rude and insult me. It does hurt my feelings more than anything. I don't get mad, I just get hurt feelings. Silver Dennis says, help, I snooped around and found my Christmas present open. Now I feel there's no surprise on Christmas. What do I do? Well, there's not much you can do except learn a lesson. I learned this lesson when I was a kid as well, and I've been very good about it ever since that one Christmas. And I never, ever, ever try and peek at my gifts because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Gamers versus Gaming says, Justin, hopefully I can call you that. When did you post this? I didn't see it yesterday. And he is referring to last week's Ask Think. And yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I was on my wife's computer and I pulled up YouTube, and I think I'm the only channel she's subscribed to, or yeah, I think so. And I noticed that there were missing videos in her subscriber feed for me. And it's not like they were being overwritten by other people's subscriptions. I'm the only one she subscribes to. So yeah, I mean, I always post on Monday, so always check back on Monday if you want to see Ask Think. And even if it's not in your subscriber stream, your subscriber feed, I will post it, and check back every day because YouTube doesn't always publish in your feeds. Rainbow Star 140 asks, do you play Garry's Mod? Yeah, I have it. I do have Steam and I do have Garry's Mod, but I haven't really played it at all. Mr. Captain 220 says, if you had never had a YouTube career, where would you see yourself right now? Would you still be making websites? Yes, probably that's where I would be focusing all my time and energy. Landy Demukaj asks, are you going to do a Christmas video? Yes, I will. That's going to be my gift to you guys, is my 1000th video, which is the survival tour live stream thing. And I'm trying my best to make it well produced, and I'll have links to each location and an updated world download as of the time of that video. Noel Koseo says, why don't you say actually? Well, I do say it, but I try my best not to use it that much because it is a word that doesn't add much to a sentence, and I started saying it way, way, way too much, so I was trying to control that. 7 points, IX2X54 says, Think, have you gone ice skating at all this year? Yes, I have. I went a couple of weeks ago when my sister came to town to visit. We went ice skating in Bryant Park. Trey Haynes asks, Think, will you upload 2 videos since almost everybody is on winter break? Yeah, I do plan to upload 2 videos a day for the next couple of weeks, week or 2, something like that, while you guys are on winter break. So yeah, more stuff to watch. I might even do 3 in one day. The Blue Horse Gamer says, wait, you said it isn't possible to change your YouTube channel link. You can change the name, but not the link in someone's video. I think someone in UHC, but not sure. A link of your channel was blah, 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 /Think Noodles. I tried that link and it worked. I clicked on one of your videos, and when it was done, I went back to your channel, but the link still said blah, blah, blah /Insiders Network. What happened and how does that work? Well, there's sort of a trick. My channel is still /user/insiders network, and that can't be changed because if you go to /user/thinknoodles, it goes to the wrong channel, which I also own. But there are no videos there, so don't bother subscribing. Never will be. All that stuff. Anyway, but the way that it works, I also have a vanity URL distributed to me by YouTube, which is youtube.com/thinknoodles, and it will stay on the page, but it basically just forwards to /user/insiders network, and that's how it works. Flow Rider Jr. says, are you affected by the third-party flag thingy? Yes, in a way. You may remember Captain Sparkle's vlog last week, and the day after that, I got hit with a huge Content ID storm from a company claiming approaching Nirvana's songs. And last week, I had almost 200 of my videos flagged by the Content ID system. They were all, of course, incorrect claims, and it was resolved in about 24 hours by the time they all got removed. But yeah, they were just, I was just getting emails every couple of minutes that another video had been claimed, but it's all sorted and everything's fine now. Filipino Frog says, haven't you noticed you are extremely close to 200,000 subscribers? Are you going to do anything special? Please put on Ask Think. Oh, by the way, huge fan. Been watching you since the start of the Hunger Games. Well, thanks for being such a huge and dedicated fan. And yes, I do know that I'm getting very close to 200,000 subscribers, and I do have big plans to do something special, but I can't tell you what it is. Dirk Ravensburg says, have you ever answered a question in from a video which wasn't the newest one, but you hadn't had enough time in that video to answer it in that video? Well, sort of. Usually what I do is right before I go on vacation, I grab questions from Ask Think previous for 2 or 3 videos. So that I sort of grab a whole group of questions from, I don't know, maybe 2 Ask Thinks ago and sort of load up on them for when I'm gone. KAW asks, why didn't you do a Road to Captain Think Noodles on the new island? I did. It's funny. I answer this question every time there's a new island out because there's always a lot of new subscribers and they don't know the way it works. But basically what I do is I play the Road to Captain Think Noodles, and as soon as I'm done with it, I start a new recording and record the walkthrough and upload that immediately. And then I upload the Road to Captain Think Noodles. It is recorded before the walkthrough. It's just uploaded afterward, and I think I'll be uploading an episode today, and it may already be out by the time you're watching this. Michael Rivera says, Think Noodles, congratulations. You're the 10th finisher of Mactropica Island. Are you surprised? Yes, I am very surprised, and I'm so happy that I finally got a top 10 finish. Woohoo, just barely. Yeah, because the island was supposed to come out on Thursday, and usually they come out at 3 o'clock. I kept checking back, and by 7 o'clock, it still hadn't come out. And, you know, I wanted to eat dinner, and I had to get up the next morning, and I was like, oh, forget it. And I think it came out after 8 p.m., maybe around 9. I'm not sure. And that's Eastern time. And so I woke up the next morning, and around 4, and it was already out. So at around 5 o'clock, I started my Road to Captain Think Noodles, and I had a bunch of errors, and it took me probably 3.5, almost 4 hours to do it, and I still got in the top 10. I can't believe it. Pony04 says, hey, Think, for your Pop Tropico walkthroughs, do you record the actual playing and the commentating together or separately? Well, on the walkthroughs, I do it separately. I'll play it and do all of the things that I'm supposed to do and then edit it in case I miss a jump or make some mistakes. And then I do the audio after. Now, the Road to Captain Think Noodles, I record the actual playing and commentating together. JJ's Platinum asks, what advice would you give someone that started a brand new gaming YouTube channel and is stuck with no great videos to upload? Keep calm and ender on. Just kidding. Noodle on. Well, play what's fun. If you're going to have fun, if you have fun with your videos and whatever you're playing, then your viewers will as well. Billy Bob asks, Think, it's the second day of coins for change on Club Penguin, and we already have collected over 7 billion coins. What do you think about that? Wow, you guys are awesome. 7 billion coins. That's like 7 with 9 zeros after it, guys. 9 zeros. That's crazy. I can't imagine how many coins we're going to have donated by the end. That is awesome. JJ's Platinum asks, why did you not talk in the first couple of your CP videos? Well, the reason for that is because that kind of was the way things were in Club Penguin. Before I started talking in my videos, I don't think anyone really did on Club Penguin. They just typed. And so I was just kind of doing what everybody else was doing. And, it did okay. But I was like, I want to take it up a notch and step outside the box. And that's what I did. And I started talking on my CP videos, and they became pretty popular, and other people did the same. Katie Mosima says, I think, guess what? I'm getting Minecraft for Christmas, and I know a lot about it because of your videos, but I've never played it, and I don't know what I'm doing, so do you have any tips? Well, one, when you play it the first time, don't record it and upload it to YouTube. You'll be really embarrassed a year later. Actually, yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of my first Minecraft video. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can watch it, although it's super embarrassing. But yeah, it was my 20,000 subs, and yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. And I uploaded it anyway because I thought it was funny. But yeah, just play around and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Hiram Lee asks, do you have a favorite Minecraft minigame, mod, or series? If so, what is it? It's still survival. That holds a soft place in my heart, a warm place in my heart, maybe. That it's just, it feels like home, and I love that series, and I love that world. Mr. Salmon98 asks, why don't you make more redstone in your world? Frankly, I'm just not that great at it. I've learned a thing here and there and picked up a few things, but I'm still not that good at it, and I don't really have that original ideas when it comes to redstone. Sarah LPS 163 asks, does your world cost money? Nope, it's totally free to download. Mr. Sandman98 asks, when will you release the new world download? Well, as I said in the 1000th video, I'll release the most recent world download as of that video. But once my Wither skeleton farm is finished with the snow in the nether, sort of, the slabs in the nether, then I'll put it in a download link on my survival series. Funny Referee asks, for some reason when I open the Technic launcher, aka Hexit, Minecraft crashes. This has been happening for maybe a month now. Can you help me? Please, I know you can. Well, while I can fix a lot of things, that's one thing I don't know how to fix. I've never encountered that problem myself. Have you tried reinstalling it? That's about all I can say. Joseph Nwosibe asks, for your mod reviews, are going to have a modded golden retriever or vanilla Minecraft dog? Well, how did you know I was going to have a dog? And, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'll just give you a hint. The dog might or might not be named Kopi. Curious Confucius, hey, in the Ask Think video I'm posting on, you said that you wouldn't play Pixelmon because you really didn't know anything about it. Have you forgotten about your first Minecraft video? No, I haven't. I referenced it before. And you do have a point. I did not know anything about Minecraft at all. But the thing is, I don't know anything about Pokemon. And so then I would play Pixelmon, which I don't know anything about, which is about Pokemon, which I don't know anything about. But you do have a point. You do have a point. Swimmer011001 says, in your survival Let's Play, you have an animal farm, but you don't eat meat. So what's the point of having a farm? Well, first of all, you can get other things from animals like cows, which is leather. There's no other way to get it unless you're in Hexit and you can cook zombie flesh. But that's one of the reasons it was for me to get books and things like that. And also with sheep, you can shear them to get wool. You don't have to kill them, but you can get their wool. And I don't have any chickens left. And yeah, those are pretty much just for meat because I don't need their feathers because I have my skeleton farm. Eduardo Hinojosa says, please I built a village, but an iron golem spawned and tries to kill me on sight. So can you please help me? I've not harmed a villager or golem. Please help. Well, you must have harmed a villager or a golem at some point. I think they do adjust their aggro after some time, so you might want to just wait it out in the relative area so that the village is loaded, but not close enough that the Iron Golem will come and kill you. If he doesn't de-aggro on you and he's still mad, the only thing I can suggest is that you kill him. And I know he's hard, but that's really all I can suggest. Jack Wood says, I can say that Notch revolutionized the gaming industry with Minecraft, and I think games that copy some things from Minecraft should not be condemned, because Minecraft is great, and a similar game has the potential to be great as well. What do you think? I agree with you 100%. I've seen, when Cube World was popular, and it's not that popular anymore. I hardly ever see any videos on it and haven't played it much myself, but when it first came out, people were like, oh, copy of Minecraft, it's a piece of junk. And I didn't think so. I thought it was different, very, very different. It was voxel based. That was about all that was the same. But I thought that they'd done a lot of creative things with it. And I think that those types of games should be supported. Minecraft is a great game, like you've said. And there are other similar games that could do very well as well. Very well as well, yeah. And I think they should be supported and not condemned. SimTV12 says, what does Slick Touch mean? I got Slick Touch in a level 9 enchantment on an iron pick. Well, I think you mean Silk Touch, but what it means is you will take the ore. So for example, on a piece of redstone, if you use a regular pickaxe, it will turn into maybe 3 pieces of redstone dust. But if you use a Silk Touch pickaxe, it will take the ore block as if you just took it out of the wall in its current form. And same goes for grass and ice and things like that. You can collect those things without breaking them, and then you can replace them, or with the ore you can place it down and use a regular pickaxe to get the items out of it. Firestar and Scourge XD says, think! In your survival Let's Play episode 80, when half your storage room was gone, to the right of the last chest that was not covered, I saw a blank spot where a chest would be. My point is your decorations may be lost, but your chests and maybe your ender chest would still be there even when the terrain has covered them. Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about. There was there was a bush there. And I did look in the comments and people said, yeah, it might still be there. And I thought, hey, they might be right. So I logged back into that world, or the corrupted one. And once I mined past that one piece of bush there, it was still just a solid chunk of stone. And I wasn't worried about losing my ender chest specifically because the items in the ender chest are always going to be there because there are ender chests all over my world. But I was more worried about the standard chest, and those were completely gone. Gem of Game asks, which Minecraft animal would you like to be? A Minecraft wolf with a noodle mustache. B, a Minecraft cat that has a noodle hair. C, a Minecraft sheep that its wool is from noodles. Or D, an Enderman that teleports by throwing noodles. Please answer. Well, I like dogs, and Endermen are pretty scary and ugly, so I would have to go with a Minecraft wolf with a noodle mustache. Jesse is a messy says, think what if Kobe poops while you're recording a video? That would never happen. Kobe is such a good dog. She would let herself explode before she pooped in the house. Tristan Cunningham asked, have you ever been hypnotized into doing something? No, but I've seen those performances on stage where they call up people from the audience and hypnotize them. And I just don't know. I don't know if I believe in hypnosis that they can force people to do things they wouldn't normally do. But no, I guess I haven't. Ellie Coley says, Kobe is trained so well. Do you take her to dog classes? Because I just got a new puppy named, well, wait for it, Noodle, and she bites. She jumps on the clean washing, and she even goes to the bathroom in her bed. She's crazy. Thanks. Think Noodle on from Ellie and Noodle and Lucy, the other dog. They're tiny. Well, I did not take her to dog classes, but I spend a lot of time with her since I work from home. So you're right. She is a really good dog. And I hope that Noodle becomes a good dog as well, because that is an awesome name. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Ask Think. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. And of course, Noodle on!